was listening to a Joe Rogan podcast the other day, and they were talking about UFOs. It happened twice, in fact. They were talking to somebody who used to be a pilot in the Air Force, and he chased down a tic-tac shaped UFO. And they were talking to Dan Aykroyd as well, and he talked about some of his experiences having a close encounter of the 22nd kind.
I've had a close encounter of the 22nd kind. That's when an alien spaceship disappears up your behind.
I remember sitting in the kitchen, and this was like one Sunday morning really early, and seeing two lights in the sky, and I remember them like making like a bit of a triangle shape. But this is one thing I've since realised over the years, that if I see any kind of light in the sky, I instantly think that it's like a UFO. So I might not be the best person to talk about UFOs. But one thing I definitely know a little bit about is movies. Mars Attacks, absolutely adore that film. I think it's brilliant, got such good memories of seeing it at the ABC. Like this big curved cool screen, like kind of almost like Art Deco cinema, although probably not quite. But I remember renting it on video, this cool like double pack box. I think it had like space for a t-shirt. I was watching it with my dad, and spoiler alert, there's one part where they use a Slim Whitman song to destroy the aliens. And where my dad used to sit by the TV, he used to sit like right by his records. And my dad was like, I've got that record. And he wanted a bag like this. But yeah, he goes, check that out. So if alien invades, we've got records for destroying with. And here's a quick question for you. Have you ever seen an alien or a UFO? My mate insists he had an encounter with an alien spacecraft.
The names have been changed to protect the innocent.
When he lived at a place called Brown Edge. I don't really remember the details, but I think he was taken for several hours, soaked in alcohol, then dumped outside his local pub. Or he might have just seen some lights in the sky, I can't remember which. Talking of being taken by aliens, one of my favourite UFO sci-fi movies is a 90s film called Fire in the Sky, based on a true story where somebody actually got kidnapped by aliens. And when I very first saw it, I knew a friend of a friend used to go to Spain on these holidays. He used to come back with pirated VHS movies. A couple of others I can remember were like True Lies and Jurassic Park, and they were like filmed in the cinema, and like no fault of VHS, but because they've been copied over and over again, they were like abysmal to watch. Usually the sound quality was the worst thing. It was like absolutely horrendous. But have you ever tried watching a pirate VHS? And yeah, while I think about it, it's comment leaver time. Let's see if there's any comments. I feel like a bit like that guy on the Fast Show this week. This week, I have been mostly watching the Nightmare on Elm Street films. I've watched one every day so far. I'm up to part 4. Seems funny watching them back to back. I didn't know certain characters were in the same films again. And talk about things again. This is from Don't Worry About It. Shut up, you gay Brit. I hate your voice. This is America. We created the internet. Become American. I've spent basically my entire life sticking up for America, and even though some people think America did create the internet during the war, sending emails, the thing that makes the internet possible is a guy named Tim Berners-Lee with all his www and HTTP and all that kind of stuff. And let's get like Chubby Checker and the Fat Boys doing that Freddy rap with another comment. This one is from Venga Boys back in town. Always nice to see a comment. This is our music one. Da 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 da. That was the video collection jingle. You will be familiar with that jingle, Dave. And do not say that you aren't. Don't you dare say that you aren't. Well, sometimes when I see things letting out frenetically like that, I get a bit confused and I panic, so I might have thought it was the CBS Fox All Time Greats one, but you know, sometimes you panic when you're backed into a corner. But I've never seen, I don't know if I should admit to this on camera, I've never seen A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 5, The Dream Child, so when I watch that tomorrow, I'll have seen it. This is from Beowulf 1, Moron, and kind of reminds me of the dad in the Goldbergs when he always calls his kids morons, and it's also the last place where Robert Englund played Freddy Krueger, was on the Goldbergs, and so until next time,
see you later. Keep it locked.
Thanks for watching The Legends of Cherry Hill. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and consider subscribing.